So far today, I have experienced pretty much complete relief from depression. An absence of depression pretty much completely so far today. Uh, at times I have experienced that as being a very welcome change from various times where I have felt depression and experienced depression over the past week. There have been days within the past couple of weeks, either a day or days, where most of the time during the day I experienced depression. So far today, I have pretty much had complete relief from depression. I intend to get well. I prayed some earlier today. This morning I did a sort of a plans for the day meditation. Like the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous talks about in the section on step 11. I have found the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous to be basically a huge help for me. I've also found the books of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John in what has been known as the Bible to be incredibly helpful as well. The various translations and versions and resources that I have found and read and such for those books. I intend to get well. If anyone is listening to me on this video, do you intend to get well? I've had a thought, well, I've read various questions that it's written that Jesus of Nazareth asked various people. And one of the questions that he asked one man was, "Do you intend to get well?" In the King James Version, it was something like, "Wilt thou be made whole?" And it is my will that I be made whole. Of the 12 steps of recovery, of repentance, today I put pen to paper on my 4th step. I kind of switched gears on my 4th step. I had been writing, picking out ones about one particular person, namely Dennis. I just realized that for a vlog. I should not mention names, perhaps. But I switched basically today from writing about a particular person, picking out resentments that I had written about a particular person, to writing about other resentments related to other people. I started with Paul of Tarsus. Yes, the Paul of Tarsus that wrote the letters back in the 1st century AD, which are now known as the books of the New Testament of like Galatians and Ephesians and Romans and Colossians and 1 Corinthians and 2 Corinthians and yep, I have a resentment toward Paul, who is known as quote unquote the Apostle Paul. I have a resentment toward him. And I have hope. I've got issues, and I have hope. I have hope. I have well-founded hope. For my healing, for my recovery, for my future wellness, and experiencing deep, meaningful, lasting well-being. If anyone is listening to this, thanks for listening.